Hey everybody, I hope everybody is having a fabulous day. Um, I'm going to do a reaction to Chantal's latest live stream. It's a bit spicy. I think she's making these live streams increasingly spicier because she's trying to make that coin, and she knows that if she rages, says vile, inappropriate things, the more views that she gets. I know it. All the other reaction channels know it. But that doesn't make it okay for her to do it. It's still disgusting. So here we go. Oh, and by the way, I'm watching the DNC protests on Agenda Free TV. So if you hear that in the background, that's what's going on. Here we go. And I don't know. And let me pause it right here. So we have, I don't know what this makeup is. Her eyes are so swollen. It's ridiculous. The eyeshadow, the poop colored eyeshadow really accentuates the edema in her upper eyelid area. Puta lipstick on full display. I mean, what look are you going for? I don't even know. Like, in the red lipstick, Chantal, you need to find the right red color lipstick for yourself because this ain't it. And I don't know how long. Let me pause it again. Sorry. I don't know how long I'm going to do a reaction to this because I was listening to it earlier and there's a portion like towards the end where Salah starts playing his Casio keyboard. It reminds me of like a little circus monkey, like playing the keyboard. I don't know why. But yeah, I'm going to dip out when that portion comes up.
See
Filthy
that?
fingers in
that
the
would be
meat.
on your teeth.
That looks like poop under the
Don't
nails.
do that.
Excuse me. Allergy cough. And she has blush, or what is that? Like too much rouge on that one portion of the swollen cheek.
Hi, T. You are first. Thank you, T.
She looks. Anybody that says she looks beautiful in this makeup is seriously disturbed.
Darren A. Ghostface, Lorena. Hi, Zaya. Enchanted Charcoals. Las Vegas. Not just another Vegas doll. Hello. Damien. Moth. Hectic. I hate wearing red lipstick because it always gets in my teeth.
And look at her teeth look extra yellow.
Char. Tangerine. Welcome salam,
Look,
little doll.
Notice the color of her teeth. It matches that couch. When she opens her mouth, watch, pay attention.
I had some beans and noodles.
Matches the couch.
Hey, Fernanda. Vanna. Thank you, Fernanda. Orange Pulp. I was going to call you Orange Julep.
She's all dressed up and no place to go.
Color. It's a Maybelline red one. I have to get the name. I'm not sure. But Maybelline makes really good lipsticks. Looking good, girl. Love the dark smoky eyes. Thank you, Kay. J Mel.
I don't think so. I don't like
Sandra.
Maybelline lipstick.
Thank you, Vegas doll. Thanks, Lorena. I'm doing well. Evil Queen, YouTube lover. Hey, little nitty. Actually, this is the Lady Dimitrescu. What? I don't know how you say her name, but this is like inspired by her look. But I don't have brushes, right? So I can't blend it to make it more smoky.
So use those filthy fingers or sausages.
So, but she has like a reddish, purplish shade, and then she has black.
You look nothing like that character at all.
Kimberly Sparkles. Thank you. Hey, little nitty. Sophia's so excited for my trip. Mimi Cherry, hello. I know. Temu brushes? Yeah, maybe. Trixie, thank you.
Temu brushes are probably made with cat hair or dog hair.
Ellen. Tracy, hello.
Or human hair.
Thank you, YouTube
I don't
lover.
know.
Glarian, hey, welcome back. Julia, by the way, she's not in heat anymore. Oh, thank you, alhamdulillah.
Really?
Strawberries and cream.
Evil.
No, he's gone. He's visiting his friends.
Yeah, sure. Keep
Thank
believing that.
you, Kimberly. Paintbrushes from the
Oh my
craft
god,
store
can we
work
get on
just
with
as well.
this? Like, I'm moving.
Animals. So it's like this little area. It's called.
I'm fast forwarding it because
I guess we'll find
I
out.
don't care
If
about
not,
this
then I'm just gonna buy
her
shoes there.
niceties bullshit.
Thank you, Zaya. I like a nice item of clothing or
You know what?
some unique
I need to speed
clothes.
this up too, because
Yeah.
like, come on. There we go. I see the face. The bitch
I wasn't
face.
rude. She wasn't rude or derogatory, but she just cleared some things up. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. That's. I don't know. Like,
I don't
I don't
know.
think
The
I.
last live stream, I don't know who, and then this one I noticed because I was like in and out of like, because I was listening to it, so I wasn't really paying attention to the chat. But the times that I did go into the chat, the main ringleader, if you pay attention, is Teardrop. She kind of instigates some shit, and she like says certain things to antagonize Chantal. She's the main one,
Would go on and talk about
or
my
one of
ex
them. There's a
anyway. Like,
couple, but
I know
she's
you're
the main
thinking,
one.
oh, the swordfish, but that's different. He needed to be outed. You know, like that needed to be like if I didn't talk about that online with you guys, even though I had a lot of trolls and a lot of people making fun of my situation with like crackhead Olympics or whatever, I still needed to talk to my beezers like when I was going through that, like or else I would have probably just like been really crazy.
No, you need to talk to a therapist. The Beezers or the public at large is not your therapy session. That's why you're confused and still leading a crazy
Trash
life.
champion. Oh my gosh. Where do you find these people? Like you just search like if you just search my name they probably just pop up, right? Oh, okay, I don't know. Anyway, it's not my business what Becky talks about.
Oh, she was talking about Amberlynn. I skipped that
Dirty
part. I really
filthy
don't.
swordfish.
You know what? I
Have a great day and
honestly
see you next time.
like. Yeah, Becky made her comments or whatever like that, but that whole Amberlynn and eyebrows situation, like I call Tommy Schlamy, whatever the fuck that bitch's name is, I call her eyebrows because yeah, you know why. I really don't care about that situation. If people don't know that Amberlynn is manipulative by now, and this is probably her karma, like that's what it is. I don't, unless it's something like absolutely juicy to cover. I'm not covering that crap.
I'm gonna go
I don't
create
really
another
care.
adventure. I wish you and your viewers all the best. Thank you for your kindness, Ken. I love your channel. It's very wholesome. Good luck on your next adventure. I'll be watching. No, of course not. Only straight women get abused. Of course not.
What does that even mean?
He was a community menace. Yeah, still is. I'm sure.
Oh,
So,
so you're saying you
thank
still
you,
watch
Loretta.
Nader?
BBJ. Yeah. But yeah, I find those people just need to grow up. What kind of person compares them? Like, this is what the thing is like, all of Gore World, all they do is compare themselves to me. Like that one
No,
weirdo
wait.
who was like showing
Who?
her body. Well, I'm not nearly as big as Foodie Beauty. Like, do you want a medal? Like, we need to give out beauty medals or beauty cookies.
Who,
Good for
me?
you. Good for you. You actually are, but good for you. You can be
Who are
delulu
you
all you
talking
want.
to?
And then to make fun of my wedding ring, like who cares? Like honestly, it could be a friggin' ring pop, and hell, I would like a ring pop. It could be an onion ring. I don't care. I'm not a shallow bee, you know.
Yeah, you are. You're one of the most shallowest
Anyways,
individuals I've ever seen.
so stupid. Beauty medals, yeah. Here you go. Anytime someone compares,
And I don't think and I don't think anybody that's like posting pictures, including me, of themselves online is trying to compare themselves to you. I think what we're trying to do is say you are not the prettiest one on YouTube. You are not 99% prettier than any of us, anything like that. Those are statements that you have made. None of us have made statements like that. I think a majority of us know that we're just all regular chicks out here, regular dudes out here, regular people out here. We don't proclaim to be prettier or better than anybody else. Only you do that, Chantal. Nobody is comparing themselves to you. Because, come on,
themselves to me.
get over
Here's your
yourself.
medal that you're looking
Please.
for. Clearly. Oh, I don't know, Mike.
Jealous.
Typo negative? Oh, I love typo negative.
Of course you do.
You wish Salah was here? He'll be back. Simply Publishing! Nanobot? Lang and Ring, taking her foodie reaction talent to Kick. She has 5 channels dedicated to you. You're famous. I know, right, Yo Mama?
Oh, God.
Yep, I'm so uninteresting
Sorry
and
about
boring,
that.
you know? I'm so uninteresting and boring that I deserve 5 channels. Yeah. I was watching something about that today. Like, people love drama. They love it, love it, love it. People flock to it. Obviously it's going to be content that gets the most views. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it always will be. People love to see other people miserable or being crapped on.
I don't.
It's just how it goes.
I actually don't.
Like, not
I don't.
literally.
I don't like to see people miserable. I don't like to see people crapped on. I don't. That's not one of my things. In fact, I would love nothing better than for you, Chantal, to get your life together and prove all of us wrong. That's what I would love. But, you know, I don't think you'll do that.
Crapped on, but you know. I know, it's the only thing they can do, like, mock my ring. I bet it was $5. I bet it was $5. And every time you would pause on her face, the trash champion lady, whoever that is, her face would be like this. Like, in a permanent, weird sneer.
Who's trash champion? Oh, no.
Yeah.
These protests are getting out of hand.
I actually don't watch Lisa Richard anymore. At all. But hey, Pitch, I'm not saying, look, I do watch some drama, so I'm included in that. I'm not, like, exempting myself. That's how
I really
everybody
don't
likes
like
it in a
drama.
way. But to watch somebody, like, for, like 3 hours just crap on somebody over and over the same things, no, I couldn't do it. Thank you, Samantha.
I don't like drama, like really high anxiety drama, because I have anxiety. So it's not good for me.
Oh, okay. Goodbye, Peter Princess. Good for you. You're trash. Goodbye.
Yeah, she had a lot of trolls in here today. She was blacking.
No cheese and crackers. What, unwarranted high self-esteem? What does that even mean, Catsy? Like, people shouldn't have high self-esteem about themselves? So why should I not have high self-esteem, but they can? Like, why do they have the pass to talk so much shit?
Because you know what your high self-esteem is that you're proclaiming to have? It's like a defense mechanism or a defensive wall, if you will. Because you're so insecure, you have to like project this falsity around yourself because that makes you feel better about yourself. But everyone can see that it's false.
And they're worse. But I can't have high self-esteem. I don't care what you think. I have high self-esteem. Yes, I do. And it is warranted.
For what? Like, honestly.
Why is it overly high? Why? How?
Because
Please explain.
you know what she's basing, like I could tell by her reaction right now, she's basing her self-esteem purely on physical attributes. The self-esteem is not based on education. It's not based on any items she might have or job or children or things like that. It's purely based on how she thinks she looks, which is insane, by the way, but she doesn't think so.
Go on. High views is worth the drama. Not at all. Not at all.
You know it is. Be quiet. That's why you're raging.
Nope. Oh, I knew they were going to say that. Goodbye, Pitch. Unhide user. See, like, because you're overweight, you can't have self-esteem. That is such a moronic way to think, and that's how they all are. I would not want those people in my audience whatsoever. Good riddance. You're toxic as fuck.
I don't believe that. I honestly believe you can be a larger sized woman or a larger sized man and have high self-esteem, but I mean, you have to have something to back it up. Now, I'm not talking about like their weight, because there might be certain aspects to them, that warrant the high self-esteem, whatever the case might be. But there's nothing positive about you, Chantal, for you to have such high self-esteem. I mean, you can't even say it's your personality. It's like, because that's crap. So, like, shut up.
Joseph is.
Like, everything for her is based on looks.
Burger King had a
shallow
huge burger today.
individual.
I like Burger King too. No one gets to decide what someone's self-esteem is. What a shitty thing to say. It doesn't even make sense in my brain that people think this way.
Yeah, because you
Well,
are
they're
a
gone YouTube lover
narcissist.
anyway, so
That's
they can
why.
go be miserable somewhere else. Like, I don't think so, Ashley. You did say you were prettier than 90% of YouTube. Yeah, as a joke.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
And beep, who cares if I'm beyond overweight? What does that matter? Can you explain what that matters?
Because it's
Like, what does
unhealthy.
that fucking matter? Seriously, what does that matter?
Because it's unhealthy and you're doing damage to
People
yourself
are
publicly.
so shallow
That's
and
why.
disgusting. Like, just because you're overweight, you're not pretty? Sorry, that's not true whatsoever. Or you're not worthy to have.
What makes you not pretty, Chantal, is your disgusting personality, your soul, like all of those things. I mean, honestly, I like my personal opinion about you. I don't think you're ugly, like in appearance wise. I don't think you're ugly at all. But it's your personality and your soul, like, are just beyond repair. And that's what makes you ugly to a lot of people.
Self-esteem about yourself? Do you know that being fat, having fat does not make a person who they are? Like, get a life. Stupid. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Thanks, Trixie. Anyway, most of the audience isn't overweight. Yeah, and most of the reactors are too.
I don't know. I don't think a majority of the
And horrible
reactors are
people,
overweight.
and you can't change that.
I'm not horrible. I don't think
They
I
are
am,
so
at least.
toxic. I know they want exactly, SB. They want you to feel worthless. So they make little digs like that. Like,
I
you
don't.
shouldn't feel good about yourself. That's basically what that cat person was saying. You don't have a right to feel good about yourself.
I mean,
What?
I honestly don't think you have a right to feel good about yourself, considering the things that you say, and this recent animal abuse that you've like had on full display, that you're just so nonchalant about it. Yeah, I don't think you have the right to be.
Do these people not hear themselves? Cynthia, how did it go? Beauty is only skin deep. Yeah, it's true. Like, I don't know.
Exactly, your looks. That's all you care about.
Thank you, Buttercup. Thank you, Ashley. So dumb. These people need to be put in their health. It's a health concern, okay? So you can have health problems and still have self-esteem.
Who has?
Can't those two things be true?
No, not exactly. I don't think so.
How do I clearly not feel good about myself? Tell me about myself that you know nothing about. Go on.
We can see it, Chantal.
Please.
Chantal,
Somebody just...
you don't feel good about yourself because the roller coaster of emotions that you go through within a week, excuse me, the manicness of your emotions clearly shows. I mean, you could go from day to day, like the videos are different. It clearly shows that your self-esteem is non-existent, and this is just for show. Like, you get in these moods, manic mood. Like, I'm pretty much sure after this is going to be a weird video with no makeup on, looking swollen, some crap like that.
Said I have high self-esteem, and then someone else just said I don't feel good about myself.
You don't.
Which is it? Oh, it's on the 28th, Cynthia. Why did I think it was today?
Because you don't
There's
pay
a lot of
attention.
overweight people here. Hi, Miss Helith Razor.
I don't know. I have some thoughts about the Cynthia person because I remember she's been in FFG's chat as well. So I don't know if this is a troll person or what's going on with that person, but I'm kind of like skeptical about that person.
She's pathetic. I have nothing to say about her. Imagine that being like your highlight of the day. Rage. Like, you need to check yourself. You take, like, just to remind you, you take pictures, sexual pictures of yourself in your daughter's
Here we go.
butterfly mirror in her bedroom. How about you tell her that and see what she says?
First of all, I saw the picture, that one picture. I don't like, it wasn't to me, it didn't look like a sexual picture. And so what if she took it in her daughter's room? Like, look, stop trying to sexualize what it is, Chantal. You, like I said, you are planting seeds on the internet. That's very dangerous on a dangerous subject. I would stop.
You are literally giving your child a complex. You're a disgusting human and a disgusting
How is she
mother,
giving the child a
and
complex?
I don't need to have
think
kids
you
to say
are.
that. Plain and simple.
You don't know what it is to be a
Melly, I
mother.
see
You
you
need to
now.
shut your mouth.
I know, Trixie, it is. Hey, Thumbelina, thank
You know what?
you.
I'm sorry. Any women out here that are on her channel that support her are pieces of crap. After the things that she says about mothers,
Arabs in the Middle East tend to be extremely private and conservative. They don't publicize their private life. Exactly, SB. Like, as if I'm going to talk about anything personal like that about anyone else in our families. No.
your families.
Like,
What
they're
families?
so dumb. Are you actually defending that I speak out? I have to block you. You're insane. You're probably another disgusting weirdo. It doesn't
Wow.
matter if the daughter was there. She's in her child's room, and she included in the message, "In my daughter's room, I have to snap a sexy picture." She's sexualizing her daughter, like
How's
her
that?
daughter's
I
room. It's
don't.
disgusting.
Honestly, I don't believe that sexualizing her daughter. Maybe she shouldn't have said that, but to me, honestly, maybe she said it to explain the butterfly mirror, like so that it doesn't look like she has some weird butterfly mirror in her own room. Honestly, I don't think she was trying to sexualize her daughter in in the photo.
Like, how do people will justify any disgusting act just to contradict me, just to counter me, just to argue with me?
I don't think
It's
so.
so gross.
Nobody's
Like, do you
trying.
not
You
care about
have.
your morals as a human being?
Do
All you
you
care about is trying to one up me, right? And try to get
one
me.
up
You thought you
you?
don't even care about your morals. Couldn't be me.
First of all, you have no morals, so that's like that statement doesn't even make sense. And nobody is trying to one up you because you're literally at gutter level. Everybody's above you.
So disgusting. Wallah, like, ugh. Anyway, these people are sick in the head. Like, 100% sick.
I'll be sick
I need
then.
to seal. I'm stressed out. A hive mind. They're all hive mind. Yeah. They are. They are. Oh, once upon a time, I didn't give a damn, but now. Oh, here we are. Yeah. Oh, this lighting, you can see all the foundation. A BBJ.
Man, excuse me.
Ugh, yeah, I miss health. I don't know. I find that disgusting.
Look at the wrinkles
And
on the
blowing off your
forehead.
kid to watch a stupid drama stream with two degenerate people, that's bad parenting too.
I feel punchy. Like I'm
Hey,
like literally
teardrop!
biting my tongue right now.
Exactly, bonus sandwich. But it was like a kitty mirror.
So what?
It was weird and creepy.
Says the freaking idiot that slept with a llama. Okay.
It is 9:30. I have makeup on here? Oh, no, cat hair. She's very desperate. Yeah.
You know what's funny? You want to talk about Breezy, Chantal. Now, I don't know what Breezy's going through. I'm not even going to comment on it. But if you want to talk about somebody being desperate, I don't know. Meeting some random on Tinder and then going out there a month later seems kind of desperate to me.
Did I eat something good today?
Poop.
I guess. Goodbye, Brandon. Yes, it is. Taking a sexy pic in your underage daughter's room? Are you kidding? And including my daughter in a sex text? Like, where is that not sexualizing, you friggin' weirdo?
That's
Disgusting.
not sexualizing. You're making it that way. You are making it that way,
Disgusting.
Chantal.
Oh, she's raging. Oh,
Wow.
okay. But she's waiting for me to rage, but she's raging. Deplorable human. You need to be scraped from the internet.
You're disgusting. You
Like,
do.
seriously. Ugh, all of them are disgusting. Hi, Gracie.
I love how that Timu makeup crap is fucking with her eyes.
That's what I was saying, Teardrop. Like, imagine.
Teardrop needs to shut the F up.
Grow watermelons? I know, Samantha. I know. If I imagine I was exposed for all of that stuff. Imagine
Exposed for what? You've been exposed for much worse, I believe.
like the amount of streams they did on me blaming me for Karate Joe, and he was just a person in my chat, a stranger.
First of all,
Meanwhile,
nobody blamed you for Karate Joe. What they blamed you for was being friends with him, and you knew what his past was 100%. Not only that, people blame you for being a pedophile apologist, as well as a rape apologist, as well as a Saddam Hussein apologist. So there's many things that people blame you for, Chantal. So stop behaving as if you are innocent, that you do not have a past yourself. Shut up.
the one deplorable reactor has children with someone like worse than Karate Joe, for all we know, and nobody bats an eye. They defend it. Whatever.
You know, there's many people that are in situations like that, Chantal, and it shows what a disgusting individual you are, that you keep bringing it up, knowing that there's children involved in it currently, and you keep bringing it up. Now, if this was like a case from long ago where the children are now adults, then, maybe I can give you an excuse, maybe, for commenting on a subject like that. But considering that the children are still minors and you still use this like a dagger, shows how disgusting you are.
I know. Teardrop. Imagine, like, Mom, why are you taking sexy pics in my room? Can you imagine, like, disgusting? And sending them
me.
to Isaac. On top
Why
of
do
that,
why do you say his name Isaac? Isn't his name Isaac? Not Isaac?
like, how desperate are you? This guy doesn't want you. Never, like, this guy made fun of your body. Like, in the worst way. Like, do you not feel desperate or what?
Well, he hasn't gotten to you, Chantal, yet.
Like,
So
at all?
you better hold your
Embarrassed,
horses on
ashamed?
that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so bad. She's underage. I don't know if she's young. Hi, Charles.
And once again, is she going to say, I don't talk about people's children? She's going to say that again. But here she is again talking about Breezy's child, as well as Yaba's children. But she doesn't talk about the children, right?
Nobody made fun of my body to another woman. Get a
Salah
life.
did. Didn't Salah? Yes, he did. He said at least he was talking about how big you were. Yes, he did. To Kybella, Chantal, you don't remember? Oh, trying to block that out?
Yeah.
Because he said at least he could lift Kybella.
He never said I had Pippi long nipples or roast beef and cheddar or something
How
like
do
that.
you know?
So,
Kybella, if you have more DMs from him, please post them.
weirdos. Yeah, I know, exactly. I don't give a shit. Call the authorities. I don't care. If I get kicked out, I'll move on. Whatever. Fuck. I don't care. I don't dwell on things. Whatever is meant to be will be.
Wow.
You think I care?
You do care. Shut
Roast
up.
beef and cheddar. Look it up. She is a desperate loony.
You're desperate. You know what? Just because you have your fake man right now, Chantal, oh, the tides will a change. Just you wait.
In my daughter's mirror when you're trying to project sexy. It's disgusting and weird. Yep. Very disgusting and weird. But no, they have to defend it just because
But yet,
I could never.
but taking some pictures for OnlyFans in a bathtub of peeps is okay, right? And then, not only that, your roommate took those pictures. Am I correct, Pete's? Did he take those pictures? As well as naked in the kitchen in the condo that you shared with your roommate. And I believe those photos were taken by Pete's as well. That's not weird. Okay.
Right about anything. I don't care what these people are degenerates. I zero care.
We're
But I
degenerates.
still like calling them out. I know, call authorities for what?
Excuse me.
calling some disgusting people out and defending myself. Oh well.
How's that defending
I'm
yourself?
not
You just
attacking
don't
innocent people
understand.
here in Kuwait. So who cares?
Wow.
And they probably wouldn't care if I'm talking about FF Ghoul with her Islamophobic undertones.
First of all,
So
I've never heard or seen any Islamophobia undertone, whatever the fuck, coming out of FFG's mouth. So that's false. So stop trying to make that come to fruition because it's not.
thank you, Charles. Yeah, I mind my business locally.
You're the one
Hey,
that said
ECP.
you called, and if anybody's Islamophobic, it's you. Didn't you call somebody from Egypt a camel and wanted them to be hung? I'm sure there's other things that you've said. I just can't remember right now. The only one that says Islamophobic things is you, Chantal.
People were just in the chat defending it. Yeah, speaking the truth, exactly. Hey, Missy Mad. She sent a video of her daughter dancing to Isaac. Like, imagine he's probably weirded out by her, like, coming on strong.
First
like,
of all,
here's my thought.
I've never seen the video. I don't know what the video is. I've heard about the video. The video was with Omarion. I don't know if anybody's familiar with him. He is an R&B singer. So I believe that is the video that she sent, cuz I don't know who Breezy is affiliated with, people in Hollywood. So what? Who cares? What's bad about that? I have videos of my children with people. Does that make me a bad mother? No.
Dancing, like, wanting, like, yo, like, calm
So
down.
what?
Sends him, like, a whole bunch of videos, a whole bunch of schnoots in, like, what, a few days?
Do you see how she did that? So she mixed the video of the daughter dancing and then the nudes that Breezy sent. So she's kind of like trying to commingle those two things together, and it's not even the same thing. Chantal is the one that is sexualizing Breezy's daughter. It's not Breezy, it's Chantal.
Out, do all these things? Like, yo, you're coming on strong, like, psychotic. Like, oh my gosh. Weird. Wallah. Yeah, you're right, SB. Yeah, I respond, exactly. If you respond to these people, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, Marion. We need a medal for that. She skips forward in the sniping. Aw. Well, but she can say whatever she wants. She can have a whole channel dedicated to trying to make people rage.
Well, you're raging.
F you, Breezy, you friggin' weirdo. Degenerate weirdo.
You know, Chantal, the thing about you is you've gotten away with this so far, but the way that the internet is, and, the different people that come in and out and things like that, and there's a lot of crazy people and violent people, that are watching YouTube. I would be careful because you don't know who's watching, who you threaten, what you say. You might trigger the wrong person and it could be very dangerous. And I'm not saying this like as a threat or whatever. I'm saying this just from being a citizen of the world, that there's a lot of crazy people. I mean, you could be walking down the street and somebody will literally punch you in the face. There's just a lot of crazy people, and I think some of the things that you say might trigger somebody. So you should maybe try to cut down on this type of talk. And don't think because you're in Kuwait you're protected.
She's a complete dog.
Wow.
Yeah, gronk. I love that word. Aussie word. Right? Am I right?
I don't think Breezy's a dog.
Nothing much,
That was
Missy.
uncalled for to say something
Thank
like
you,
that.
Sully.
Like I said before, I don't have any. I'm not going to get into this reaction channel. I hate this reaction channel, like talking shit about that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna sit here and talk crap about Breezy, Yaba, FFG, Gorlick Bread, Skinny Queen. I mean, I don't even know how many reaction channels out there. Kalari. There's hundreds of them. I don't have a beef with none of them. I'm not gonna like. Everybody has their own life. That's not uh, what we should be doing. So I hope everybody stays on point and what our job is here.
There might have been a time when I would give myself away.
Excuse me.
Oh, Louisa, you mean like what they're doing? Trying to improve their lives? Are you kidding? Who spends more time on who here on this platform, you idiot?
What?
Who spends more time on who?
What?
How many channels do people have about me in videos versus me? No, exactly.
That doesn't
So I
mean
do
that
live
you're
my
like
life.
a popular
I'm getting ready
person.
to travel. What
Oh,
are
here
they
we
doing?
go. Travel.
Making fun of my ring like it frickin' matters.
I mean, honestly, I don't like the
I'm
ring. I
just
think
seeing people off. I
it's
love
hideous.
it. Goodbye, loser. They're all nothing but leeches. Leeches! You want this lipstick?
No, I don't. It's horrible.
I'll do what I want, Milo's mom.
I do what I want.
You have a problem with it? Goodbye. I can't say where I'm traveling to.
Let me guess, Morocco.
They probably don't even have a passport. Some of them
Oh,
with
here we
criminal
go.
records. Probably can't even leave the country.
Criminal records.
Can you imagine Kaya going to, oh, thanks, babe. Going on a date with her friggin' schmex offender husband to like Niagara Falls or something? I don't know. To a Red Lobster for dinner?
Yeah, and
Degenerate!
what about, and it kind of makes me wonder, because you don't know Salah's past, Chantal, and why he has an affinity for Thailand. And did you know that Thailand is like one of the number one places for sex trafficking? I wonder why Salah loves Thailand.
Why do they use your pic to clickbait us? Because they can't get views. The lipstick is a Maybelline red one. I don't know the name of it, though. Might be Romance. Salah messaged me until I look pretty.
Because he needs glasses, obviously.
It's grade school behavior, exactly. Thanks, Saints. Saints, you guys are so nice. I didn't give a damn, but now just need the shade. I think it's Romance. It's called Romance. No, my family will never come here. Keed, no. My mom hates flying on planes, and 13 and a half hours? Oh, gosh. I don't know about that.
If you were in Europe,
Thanks,
would your family
Saints.
come?
I'm scared to get lipstick on my teeth. I used the whitening toothpaste today.
It didn't work.
Am I blushing? It's hard to tell. I put a lot of... This is supposed to be... Do you guys know who Lady Dimitrescu is? From Resident Evil?
You don't look anything like that.
Anyways, I really don't want to talk about these frigging people anymore. Like, I want to ignore.
Yeah, you do, because it makes you money.
Hate giving them attention, what they crave, what excites them. And I don't want to be like them. I don't want to lower myself and be an ugly person in reply. You know what I mean? It's not worth it. What the heck is the point? It never ends. It never ends. Look at the beefs going on in the friggin' drama community. Like, since before I started YouTube, I remember watching that crap. It never ends.
Yeah, and I don't get involved in that stuff.
So I'm ending it.
No, you won't. I'm sure.
Today,
Give it a couple days or an hour.
Oh, the hat like the lady vampire has? Yeah. Who cares what these people think? I don't care if they think I'm a friggin' P-word. I don't care if they think I'm an animal abuser. I don't care if they don't like how I take care of my pets. I don't care if they think I'm fat. I don't care if they think I'm ugly. I don't care what they think. Like, in general, I don't either. So, you know what? I don't care if they're hypocrites.
But that's what makes you a horrible person.
Story, exactly. I'm just not going to care.
Because people like you, Chantal, that go out in the world and have this disgusting behavior, talk this way, to people, and they just don't care. That's what makes you evil. Yeah, you just have no soul whatsoever. Because I think a normal person cares, how they look in society. They want to be an upstanding citizen, They don't want to embarrass their family, things like that, because it's not about like how you feel actually about yourself. It's just how you look, how other people in the world look at you, and you want to look like a good person. Obviously, you don't give a shit, which is bad. That's not normal.
That's a part of being on YouTube. It's so disgusting. Social media in general. Everybody just flocks to drama and hatred. Nobody cares.
I
Like, you
don't
know what I
hate
mean? Like,
anybody.
it's just
I'm gonna keep
pathetic.
saying it. I don't. That's the one thing I learned. I've gone through a long part of my life filled with hate. Um, Maybe one day I'll get into it, but then I came to a realization when my mother was dying, and I had to release the hate, and that was such a freeing experience to release the hate. And what I've learned from that is when you hate things like that, and you hate people, things, whatever the case might be, it's literally like you're lugging around a bag of bricks. And once you release all of that, the difference that you feel is very noticeable. So that's why now, I've chosen not to hate anybody or have hate in that way. Yeah, I might talk crap. Yeah, I might say things, but I'm not filled with hate. I know Chantal is filled with hate. You can clearly see it, not only in her words, but like the look of her face, completely filled with hate.
I'd be rage streaming every day. Yeah, well, I certainly do that once in a while. I know I always say that. That's why I'm mad at myself too for like just always falling for it. Yeah, how is she gonna call me obsessed? Right, she's the one sniping me. If she left me the F alone and didn't ever talk about me, do you think I would come on here and go, oh, Breezy, like, I
You
don't care who you
probably
are,
would
you're
bring it up.
nobody. You're literally
Who are
irrelevant and
you?
nobody likes you, okay?
I
Maybe a
don't have a
few
problem with
weirdos because
Breezy.
they hate me, that's it. That's it.
First of all, I don't know. Like I said, I don't have a problem with Breezy. I don't hate her. I don't think she's like a weirdo or like Chantal just said. And who are you, Chantal? Do you think that you are somebody in the world? All of us. Like nobody knows who the hell we are. Do you think you're famous? You're actually not. Nobody knows who you are. You're insignificant as far as YouTube, Chantal. 100,000 followers. You are nothing. You are like a piece of sand on the beach. A piece, the little granule of sand. That's what you are in the YouTube sand world. So get over yourself.
Exactly. That's exactly it, Sully. They have no power if you don't give them any attention. You are getting ready to travel while T and Sass is rubbing cream on her arthritic
Oh
bones.
no.
Being
That's not funny.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh. Another one who never grew up at her age. I'm afraid to be like these people. Like to never ever grow as a person. And I want to be better. Like I don't want
Excuse
to be like
me.
these people. Like I'm afraid to.
You are 40 years old and look at yourself. How have you grown, Chantal? I think maybe the only way you have grown is in clothing size. But as far as an individual, you are permanently stunted like between the ages of 13 and 16.
Be 75 in my home making fun of a fat woman all day. You know? Looking like a bulldog, a rabid bulldog,
Wow.
an English bulldog.
I thought you don't talk
You're
about the elderly.
absolutely disgusting. Does a
Why
carrot
would you
look
talk
familiar
about
to
her
you,
in that
Foodie
manner?
Dee? You wish you could have a carrot, so shut it. You're
See,
dusty,
this
okay?
this shows how disgusting she is to talk about an older woman in that manner, that doesn't deserve it at all, is completely disgusting. And I don't think any true woman of Islam or any, let's just say, God fearing woman of any religion would talk about an elder in that manner. Even if the elder was saying things about them, yeah, not normal behavior at all. Disgusting.
That's why we call you tea and dust.
Wow.
My gosh, could you imagine?
Unbelievable.
I had a direct flight to Paris and I was the only one who couldn't sleep on the plane, the turbulence. I hate turbulence. I actually shout out. And whoever I'm sitting beside always like, ah, Missy, there's like an 80-year-old woman. An 80-year-old woman who makes fun of me every day for years now. I swear. She's like 80. She reminds me exactly of Reverend Kane from Poltergeist 2 and 3.
What do
It's
you think you
uncanny, they're
remind people of,
twins.
Chantal?
And then she has some nerve. I'm telling you.
What does that mean? Because she's older, she is not allowed to have an opinion, Chantal. I think out of everybody's opinion, I think hers has more validity considering her age, and probably deserves a little bit more respect. But you wouldn't know that because you were whoring around on the death day of your grandmother. So, yeah,
Jeez.
that's the type of individual you are.
Yeah, Josephine. It's better to break the ice with the person you're sitting with just so you can be weird and like, just in case you do something that's like embarrassing, you don't have to. ECP! Does anyone watch that? I don't know. Probably not. Probably like few hundred people.
Like, who's watching you right now? I think you had like
Anyway,
500. I think it topped off at
I don't want to
6.
be 80 and just doing like that
What do you
kind of drama
what do
on
you think you're going to
YouTube.
be doing? You think you're going to live to 80? I
Look a
doubt you'll make it
legacy.
to my age.
The hell? Hi, Mia. She's completely normal now. Yes, you are. Oh my, yes, you are.
That's so sad what
Come
she
see the
just did to
people.
that cat.
Come. Come.
You better hope that cat doesn't get some type
You
of
always
uterine
expect she'll do
infection.
something embarrassing? Maybe. Hey, Tesley. Oh, you're not in heat. Yes, you're not in heat. Oh, you're not in heat.
Why are you touching her butt?
Hey.
So that kind of proves that you were
I'm so
rubbing her
happy.
private parts.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, my love. Juice. If I make it to that age, yeah, true.
Exactly.
Yeah. If I sound and look like that at 80, no, I don't want to. Thank you. I can't hang around, but you're looking utterly gorgeous. Thank you, Bustin. Beauty Beezer. Oh, I had beans and noodles for supper. I'm not moving back to Canada.
I think Tian Sass looks fabulous for her age, and I actually love her sense of style. If you've ever watched her videos and her little flat that she has a fabulous sense of style. So Chantal's just obviously
There's a lot of people
jealous.
moving out of Canada right now. It's expensive.
How do you know?
I love cats. Yeah, true. Yes, are you making fun of cats? Thanks, Teardrop. Why are you obsessed with my aunt, strawberries and cream? She's fine. Like, with everything what?
Uncle Phil?
What are you talking about? Hey, Carolina, I just want to say people like Breezy come on here acting though, but behind the scenes they're a total mess. Look at Breezy on medication now because she's so miserable chasing
Wow.
YouTube every day.
How do you know
Yeah,
that Breezy's on
right?
medication?
She had the
Unless she
nerve to
said
even
it.
say in her mouth, like the words come out of her mouth. I saw the reaction on who was it? Maybe Yo Mama. She was like, I canceled. I was supposed to do something with my daughter and I canceled it to watch Isaac and Cunt Bella. Like, what? What? Oh my gosh, no. Oh my gosh. What the hell is your priority? Idiot. I love coffee. Hey, Pero Chocolat. What the fuck?
I'm sure, Chantal, if you had a daughter and let's just say you were a single mother and had a daughter, if a man became an opportunity for you, I think you would throw your daughter to the curb in order to pork that man. So I wouldn't talk about Breezy in that way because you would probably be worse.
Yeah, Jenny, why does me being miserable make her so happy? Because she can't handle people turning it back on her. Oh, these people have a right to talk about the same person every day, but we don't have a right to ever reply. Tough tits.
Wow.
They
What
skip
a
over the
good
parts where you
Muslim you
talk
are.
about them. Yeah, they can't handle it and accuse me of raging.
I mean, it shows your maturity level, Chantal, because, like, if there were like people talking about you, calling you names or whatever, there's a certain way that you can clap back at these people where you're not so vile, where you're a little bit more articulate in the words that you use, but you choose not to do that, and it shows how immature you are, and how absolutely vile you are.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Bye, Tatum Lee. No, I'm a YouTuber. I don't follow what that swordfish does
You sure
at
do.
all.
Yeah, you do. Shut up. We know you watch this channel. You're probably one of the people in the chat
I
under a sock
didn't
account.
give a damn, but now here we are. I'm pretty sure he was joking about canceling with his daughter because certain other people are being outed. No, JJ is lurking. Breezy said it from her mouth. Not a joke because she was at the stream. That she canceled plans with her daughter to go to a stream with two degenerate
That's her
losers.
business. There's many, like I don't know, like maybe since doing YouTube is Breezy's job now, like I don't know like what her deal is over there. But it's not uncommon for people with children to cancel an activity with their child for getting called into work or for something else. It's not uncommon. So I'm not saying it's right what Breezy did. I don't know because I don't know the circumstances. I don't care. But what I'm saying is it's not uncommon, Chantal. But you wouldn't know that because you're not a parent.
I can't imagine hating on someone. I know. Yeah. You want to hear something else that people forget about? And I saw your mama bring it up.
Excuse me. Of
But
course he
little
did.
mama, somebody who supported
Oh,
me,
here we
and
go.
I
Wow.
really don't say rest in peace enough because this is so tragic. And like for her to be
Okay,
remembered as
see,
the
and now here we go again. Now, this is a case where there's children involved, and she's bringing up a deceased woman. So, like I said, Chantal is vile.
way, but she got bullied so much from my haters that she took her own life, and her husband was left with like 5 or 6 kids.
First of all,
With
don't give yourself that much credit, number one, for her taking her life because of you and getting bullied. That's probably not the issue there. I think there was, if you've watched her videos prior to that, there was clearly some issues with her, whether it be addiction, whether it be some mental illness. I don't know. So there was clearly a problem before she even started watching you, Chantal. And the fact that this is the second suicide with somebody associated, as far as a viewer to your channel, should make you look at yourself. It's not the people bullying somebody, it's you that these people are drawn to in your behavior and how they react to it. 2 suicides under your belt.
their mother, and you know what they did? They bullied the dad, and they called the funeral home to make sure that she was deceased. Yaba and Sam did that. Yeah, and they have the nerve to say I'm vile. Disgusting. I'm not responsible for contributing to somebody doing that. That's not false Elizabeth at all.
I don't think it's wrong for them if they did do that to call the funeral home to find out if it was, excuse me, actually true, because I think it would be wrong because if you go on X, Twitter, celebrities get reported to be dead all the time and it's fake. So, it's a good thing to actually call and find out if somebody is deceased, Chantal. You don't want to go online and then post a video and somebody's not actually dead. So, yeah.
They did that. It's out there. If you people support that, that's disgusting. I'll find the information. Don't worry. Don't worry. You think that's
You
false,
won't.
Lisbeth?
You can't even come up with
Go
the vet
drink more
records.
Kool-Aid. I canceled the beach bees on you guys, yeah. Yes, a BBJ. Yeah, a lot of you don't know the disgusting things they do. Because they get away with it.
And you don't, Chantal? You think just because you deleted stuff
Yep.
that it's not out there. Okay.
I didn't hear about a little mom until it was like too late. but she was like somebody who started defending me, and she got
You know what would be funny? And I'm not suggesting this. I'm just saying this would be hilarious because Chantal likes to talk about, people having skeletons in their closets and whatnot. If a certain individual that has a certain sex tape, let's just say, put it on Pornhub anonymously, because you can do, there's an amateur section on Pornhub, and just mysteriously uploaded it on there. That'd be quite hilarious.
completely dogpiled by the opposite side, and like bullied and made
I
fun
don't
of.
know many Muslim
They do. They
women out
hide
there
it.
that
Yeah,
actually
her
have
audience
sex
don't care,
tapes with other
Carolina. They don't
men.
care, and they can't do anything wrong. Anything wrong. Yeah, it is really sad. It is really sad
Excuse me.
because that's what bullying ends up doing to a lot of people.
What?
So yeah,
Then, like I've said before, if you have mental illness or low self esteem or, bad thoughts about yourself, things like that, the internet is not a place for you. YouTube is not a place for you. You should not be on here.
they don't give a crap at all. They called the funeral home. They doubted that she was gone. They
Well,
didn't care.
yeah.
They don't care.
How's that? I don't think
Don't
there's
care about
anything wrong
anything.
with that. So move on, Chantal.
BBJ, your profile picture.
Should we start a rumor about you, Chantal? Like that you were deceased? Should we do that? Would that be cool with you? I mean, it's the same thing. Like people would have to check it out, call Kuwait, find out if you're actually dead, whatever. I don't know. I don't think there's anything wrong with them calling.
Yeah.
Or should we just start a random rumor? I don't
I
know.
don't believe in assisted. I don't believe in assisted suicide either, at all.
But you believe in public suicide? That's what you're doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It did contribute. Like,
I don't think
some
so.
people can't handle that kind of dogpiling and doxing and all that stuff. There's people who do that because of the bullying they get online. You know?
Okay, but you're like giving yourself too much credit. You're saying it was because of you, because she was defending you. No, that's not the case. She clearly had addiction and mental illness issues before you, Chantal. So, like I said, stop portraying it like that, because that's not how it is.
Why is Isaac upset? I have no idea. I just heard one day that he was like making fun of me, probably just for clout because he's another boring loser who can't get views on his own name. He was calling me disgusting. Can you imagine being called disgusting
No,
from someone like him?
no, Isaac goes after pedophiles. And I think he doesn't like you because you are a pedophile apologist, Chantal. I think that's why he's on to you.
Okay. Glass houses. Glass houses. Yeah, I've tried reporting them many times.
For
People think I
what?
don't. Like I just sit here, I'm lazy. No, I've
What do you
reported them
report?
many
For
times.
what? What did they do?
Hey, Reese PC, nice to see you.
Like I said, you keep messing with people. Eventually,
No, I
it's going
think
to come
that,
to fruition, Chantal.
in my opinion, I don't know. Because in my religion, it's not, you're not allowed to commit schmuicide. No matter what. If you're ill, then you have to just see the course.
I don't think that's in
That's
any
how,
religion. It's like allowed, Chantal. It's not
that's
exclusive
how
to
we see it.
Islam.
Death is only something God can bring upon you, not yourself.
That's not actually
So,
true. You
I
can
mean,
bring it
but I don't
upon
really,
yourself.
everyone has different opinion if they believe in that.
You are bringing death upon yourself by taking your life for granted and purposely stuffing yourself, gluttony, Chantal. So this isn't God's will. This is your own will. You have a choice. And obviously, you have chosen the wrong path. That's not God's will. That's your own.
That's fine, but I don't personally.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Yeah. I could never live with myself if I did that to another person. My 18-year-old son has severe special needs. Most special needs parents truly have deep compassion. Oh yeah, Cynthia. Yes, you are a very special person.
Oh.
It's a different type of difficult, but it's also a gift in a way.
Oh. Oh no.
Babe,
I'm gonna
I
bite.
miss you, babe. Are you gonna...
I'm like seriously biting my tongue right now. Okay, first of all, bitch. You remember my son, the one that you said go fuck your son, the one that died, that I talk about quite a bit. He was special needs. And what do you know about having a special needs child as far as it being a gift? Aren't you the one that constantly uses the term retarded on here? Yeah, that's how you speak about children with special needs. You're a piece of crap. Keep special needs children out of your filthy fucking mouth.
come see us after? Goodbye, Thea. Nobody cares. Bringing up people's daughters. Okay, but you're not addressing the issue. Why am I bringing that up? Because it's on the internet, right? Right? So it's okay for them to laugh at revenge porn pictures, like children, and laugh at that. That's not immoral, but a picture of her taking a picture in her daughter's room, I'm not allowed to comment on it. Goodbye, Thea.
First of all, I'd rather look at the picture of Breezy and her daughter's mirror versus looking at that mangled thing you allegedly call a penis. No, thank you.
I never seen that person in my chat once. Yeah. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. It's controversial, so let's calm our queen down.
And wait a minute, now that that special needs comment that she said really ticked me off. I'm like, I'm trying to use my good words right now. Wasn't it Mana Cunt? I don't know if it was her. Didn't she have a child, I believe, with Down syndrome, or was a special needs child? I cannot remember. And didn't Chantal call that child names or something and then call CPS on her? I can't remember the exact story of that. But yeah, Chantal specifically will go after special needs children. So whoever said that in her chat, about their special needs child, Chantal doesn't give a shit about your special needs child. She doesn't give a shit about you. She's vile.
Not lately,
And then not
actually.
only that, let me just say this now that this popped into my brain. One of the many abortions that Chantal has had, the one abortion or maybe two or three, I don't know how many she had with Pete's, specifically had abortions because Pete's is special needs as well. I believe he's on the autism spectrum. I don't know where he's at. She had abortions specifically because she didn't want to have a child to have the same development as Pete. So she literally murdered a child because she didn't want it to be special needs. And that is fact.
I need to, as well, get back to reading some. Hey, Charles, what are you doing? I'm unsubbing. Do you have pearls you can clutch? We need beauty pearls. We need Wayfair mirrors, beauty pearls, medals.
Why
Book
don't
a
you
Mises,
ask
no.
Salah to give
Hi,
you a pearl
Michigan!
necklace? Oh, wait. It can't reach.
Only God can judge me, God. Only God can judge me. Yeah, teardrop. It's on the 28th, babe, preparation. Wow. Nice, Ashley. Yeah, there's so many. I know. Yeah. Fufu, good idea. Yeah. You're a pearl clutcher? Gordon Ramsay sells frozen food. Yeah.
Here we go with the food crap.
Reese PC, it is. Yeah, it is a bit hypocritical. I thought that too. What does Islam believe about people who commit? Like sort of, Peach. Yes, me too. Are you having a nice time with your friends, babe? Oh my God,
He really believes he's out with his friends, okay?
I have that song in my head.
You know, long ago when my husband used to cheat on me, he would say he was at work. And then I found out he wasn't at work. And then, you know, you could even track his phone and all of that, and it would show he's at work, but he wasn't at work. So, Chantal, keep believing that your fake husband is out playing cards for all these hours or whatever. You might want to like sniff his underpants or sniff him when he comes home. There might be a female stench on him.
Teardrop is right as always. They don't can't see. I don't know. I haven't been to a hotel here. Actually, I did. They did have a. Did they have a Quran in the one hotel I went to in Qatar? I can't remember. Who was that? Black Rose. He's always going on about people selling fresh frozen. Yes, and I saw a review from people reviewing his frozen dinners, and apparently they're not that good. Yeah, I want to see the. Phil Donahue just passed away. No, Donahue passed away a long time ago. No.
No,
Or
he
am I
died.
thinking
He's
of
88.
Geraldo?
He died.
Ew, I don't like wearing makeup.
Maybe you shouldn't put so much horror makeup on then.
My eye, no, it's not okay. It's the makeup's bugging me.
Because it's toxic. That's why. That's what you get for buying Temu shit.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I get that, Duck Puppet. Yes, of course, Teardrop. It's a Wes Craven movie.
You know what I've
I love that
noticed?
movie.
I'm gonna pause it right now. Her filter. Look at her face. Do you see one side of the face is like non-blurred and the other side is? And then if you look closely into the couch, it's blurred right there. Do you see her face? And then if you go over here, it's not blurred. Like the filter for some reason cannot filter out her full face. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the hijab, so it's not filtering right, but it looks bizarre.
Geraldo is still alive? Oh. Yeah, Maury is.
Oh my goodness. I don't want to hear this crap.
It's that old makeup. Yeah, it's probably because the makeup is old. You're right.
No, it's because it's
Oh,
toxic.
Donahue just passed away? Oh. Temu makeup. Yeah, I don't have... My eyeshadows are old. My mascara is kind of old.
They still probably have chlamydia in there.
I need to go shopping.
Didn't you have chlamydia in your eyeballs? And your throat? Or was it gonorrhea? I can't remember. One of the two. I've never had an STD in my life. You're
I guess
gross,
just
Chantal.
invest in some new makeup. Yeah, but that's just gonna get old too. I want to go to Sephora though.
No, please don't.
Makeup older than my husband. Then yes, than our relationship. Yeah. 88. Wow. I used to watch Geraldo, Donahue, Sally Jesse Raphael, Jenny Jones.
How'd you do
All
all
makeup
this
with bacteria.
being in gymnastics and going to university, Chantal? Watching all the talk shows. Shouldn't you be in class?
Mascara? Yeah, all I remember are her big red glasses frames. Yeah, he had white hair back then. What the heck?
Some people just have white hair.
Jenny Jones, Ricky Lake, yeah. Maury. I used to watch Maury. It was always about DNA tests, always, and lie detector. Determined that was a lie.
Was your
We're
mom
like
on the
taunting
show?
people who had weird phobias. Like somebody was afraid of olives, so they brought out a mountain of olives and like chased the
I don't
girl
wanna hear
around.
this.
You know? No, ECP, because it's like a Muslim thing. So as Muslims, we don't do PDA. We do hold hands sometimes, but
Sure.
we're fine with keeping intimacy
Look at how
private and in
big
the
her
house.
arm
Like,
is.
you
It's
know.
like 3 of my thighs.
Yeah, in love, I know.
Look at the upper arm area. It's huge. It looks like a ham hock. Or like the ham butt. You know when you buy the
Couldn't imagine
holiday
sticking-
ham, the whole ham? That's what it literally looks like under there.
They are insane.
Look at that. I'm pausing it. Look at how big that is. Look at that. Oh my god. You're huge, Chantal. Lose some weight. Jeez.
Yeah.
Stop eating.
Have some self-respect.
You stop eating. It's horrible. You should be ashamed.
Yeah, it's mostly religious people. Even if you're Catholic, yeah, Missy.
Shut up.
You know, like we don't need to. Why would we need to just like? That's so stupid. That doesn't mean anything.
What?
PDA can be faked, by the way.
Catholic?
For 15-year-olds, exactly.
Catholic people are some of the most horniest people I've ever met in my life.
The nut salsa. Well, I guess I don't know, Jungle Jane. There's
And
none
I
here
say
that do
this
that
as a
at all.
Catholic. Or I like to say recovering Catholic, but I don't want to
Like
offend.
your kids won't even kiss your
I'm more
spouses in front of
spiritual
you.
now.
Yeah.
But I do
No, are they
believe
back
in
together,
God.
Duck Puppet?
Excuse me.
Nobody touches Anne Marie from Montreal anyway. She can smoke her money away. Yeah, right? Hi, Julianne. Exactly.
Look at her arm. It looks
I hate when
deformed.
people say that. You're jealous of the money
Look,
she makes.
she's jingling
Number
it.
one, you don't know at all the amount of money we make.
Yeah, you do. It's
Like,
easy to
I'm
calculate. It's
perfectly
not that.
happy.
It's like
There's no way. There's like, she's probably the last person on earth I would ever want to be. For real. Like, so no. No, I don't care about money. I don't care about that. We have enough money. Thank you very much. We're good.
please. Look at her arm. It's huge.
Julia is, where'd she go? She was here.
And if you want to calculate how much YouTubers make, all you have to do is like Google it. How much do they make? And I can't remember. I think it's like $30 per 100 views or something like that. And it's taxed, so you don't get like the full $30, and then plus like YouTube takes their cut or whatever. I mean, it's a basic equation. It's easy to figure out based on like hours watched and all that kind of stuff.
Yes, Tesla. I would rather, no, not right now. A single Dee Dee maybe, but not with her situation.
Her
Probably not.
arm
Okay,
is
maybe
huge.
she's the
Look
before
at it.
last. Tesla.
She thinks she
Good
looks thin in
point.
that top, and it's
I made an
she
avocado and
doesn't.
tomato and ranch and
She
lettuce
you
hot
know
dog.
what's weird? She keeps lifting her arm like she thinks it looks thin, but in reality, it's huge because if your arm looks that huge in black, which is a slimming fabric, and it looks that big, wow, Chantal, you are huge. That arm is
Bun sandwich. Nice.
huge. It's like you're up there with Amberlyn Reed status with that
Okay,
arm.
what happened? Are they back together? I heard they broke up.
How's that even comfortable? I can't even imagine. Like
No,
for
I
your
didn't look into
forearm to
custom
be
made
that
clothes yet.
thin and then have like a literal butt of ham as far as like your
Nobody would
shoulder
want to.
area.
Yeah, you never
Oh
know
my,
what's
look at
going
that.
on in their lives.
Look
Always
at
live
that.
beyond
It's
your
a honey
means, yeah.
baked ham up
Live
there.
within your means is, like, don't live beyond your means.
Yeah, Chantal.
Exactly, Hin Love. People can show public affection.
That's why you
And
had beans and noodles
behind
for
closed
dinner.
doors, exactly, they don't do anything. We don't really care what people think about that. Like, people have been saying that from the beginning of our relationship. Whatever. I don't care.
You do.
You know?
We all know you care. You know what? If you
My
don't,
favorite.
this is how we know you care, Chantal, because you comment on it. Now, if somebody is truly not bothered by something, they don't mention it at all, because it doesn't matter to them. So why bring it up? So every time that you bring up things, we know you care about it. We know it matters to you. You give yourself away every single time.
Food? Oh, I get asked that all the time. I don't know. Strawberries and cream. Why would I follow somebody like my ex-abuser? I don't think about this ugly loser at all.
You do follow him. Be quiet.
He could drop dead tomorrow and I wouldn't give a
Oh,
shit.
the chins are coming out. I see
probably
one
be
trying to
happy.
escape.
Sorry, but it's true. Chemistry is really what matters. Exactly.
And you
exactly.
have none with glitter tits.
Exactly.
There's absolutely zero chemistry.
They just make things up all the time that they have no knowledge about.
We can see it, Chantal.
But for someone who looks like FF Ghoul to sit there and have the nerve to say, my husband won't touch me when you look like that and sound like that.
Wow.
Go watch your mama's stream. He has a before and after picture of her. This is what happens when you hide away behind an avatar. Selling your soul for money. Selling your morals for money. Hi, Rubs the Lotion.
So what?
And just spew hate.
So you think pimping yourself for money, like you do, as far as suicide by food, is okay, Chantal? You make no sense.
All day.
It's like
you turn into an
so
ugly beast.
There's so much projection
That's
with
what
her.
happens.
It's hilarious.
And that's precisely what happened to her. So who could be jealous of that? Being stuck in a smoky hole in Montreal, looking like that, inventing boyfriends.
You?
Couldn't be me.
In
Obsessing
Kuwait?
about the same person.
You in Kuwait?
Please.
It's
the
it's
love in
funny.
your voice.
It's
We
funny,
don't
like
sound love.
it's funny the things that she says because there's no self reflection at all. Like literally, the things that she said is like herself. Like she does this every time. It's hilarious.
Are you kidding?
You guys have
Please. We
absolutely
sound very
zero.
loving.
No, you don't. You guys sound weird. He sounds like a freaking robot. Yes. No.
I doubt that. Lotion on the
Playing
skin.
his Casio
Highly doubt that.
keyboard.
The recent pictures, like if you see some pictures of the background with BBJ, it's the same sofa, it was the same
So
background,
what?
the
Here
same
we go
ugly faded
again.
carpet. Please.
Beating
Nope.
the dead horse.
I don't know how she gets away with being monetized because if I swear too much or say too many things bad in a video, it gets demonetized. So who knows? Maybe some of hers are, I don't know. I've been married for 32 years and many didn't think we would last. I was married at 21, by the way. Wow, mashallah, Cynthia. Yes. That's the thing with a marriage. It's not just, you don't give up on it over certain things. Like,
Yeah, Chantal.
you have to give it a chance. You have to understand the humanity of another person. you know,
First of all, you've been in this fake marriage for what, 2 years maybe now. I've been with my husband since I was 18 years old, and I've been with him for over 30 years now, married. So I'm gonna say it again. You have no business speaking on what it takes to keep a marriage together. Because things happen in a marriage that you would not believe. Life happens outside of the marriage that affects the marriage, like all sorts of things. Chantal, shut up. You have no business speaking on this. Shut your mouth.
Life they're in. There's 10 years difference between us. He's a very young
Which
man.
is a big problem.
So, well, not very young.
Which is a big problem. There's a 10-year age gap right now. She looks like this. Give it 10 years from now, if she even lives that long. Can you imagine? Do you think a young man wants to be with their great grandmother? I don't think so. Great grandmother and babushka? I don't think so. Get out of here, Chantal. You can't be that stupid.
Reaction channels make things up.
Unless he's there for your money,
For
then
sure.
maybe. But you don't even have that much of that. You literally have nothing. It's
So,
amazing.
yeah.
It's amazing. She doesn't even have that much money, and he's like hanging
if
on.
my man was seeing somebody in person, meeting up for SCX or, really into that
Sex.
person, like not just for like a weird kind of fetish situation, then
You don't think he
like
is?
I
You
have
think
my
he's playing
reasons,
cards?
and you can't say what situation you would be in, like what you would do in this certain situation.
You better
Throw away
smell
your
his
entire
penis
marriage
when he
over one
comes home.
mistake. Like no, sorry.
Sorry.
So I've done the thinking. I've made the decision. We've moved on. People are
I'm
still.
sorry to be so graphic, but Chantal, you better smell his clothing when he comes home. And not only that, does he take a shower sometimes when he comes home, Chantal? Red flag.
Obsessing over it. Like, get a life. It's not even your problem. Like it doesn't even bother us anymore.
You put it out here on YouTube so we can
Like,
comment on it. So
what,
shut up.
Didn't he say he wanted to fly her to? Whatever you say in the heat of the moment, like, does that mean it's true?
Yes.
You
A
know?
lot of the times, yes.
Stupid
if
to
she
think that's reality.
if she had the means, if she was that type of chick, Kybella, and there's plenty of chicks out there like that. If she had the means to fly over there and do that, she would have done it, Chantal. Believe me. I know people like that would do that
It
crap.
went nowhere. you know.
But he sent the peen pic, and
No.
yeah, the story
Love the
ended
lipstick.
there.
Thank you. Thanks for the super chat. I think it's called Romance by Maybelline. Maybelline has really good lipsticks. I like them. Why are you alone? I can't be alone? What the heck?
You're always alone.
Like, we're supposed to be glued together 24/7, I guess. You know?
He never takes you out. How come you don't go out?
I didn't say that, Blue Pot. I never said I wasn't married. I wasn't angry about it. Obviously, I was. You saw how angry I was. People laughing at me for that. Deliciously happy through my misery. But we moved on. And
I wasn't
thrived through
happy
it,
for that.
so.
I mean, I actually like I said, I'm like torn with her sometimes, because it's like sometimes I feel bad for her, but then sometimes I remember she's an asshole, and then I don't. So it's like I initially when I left my cats for you and all that crap happened, yeah, I kind of felt bad in a way, but then I remembered she's a bitch and then I don't. So
Hi,
yeah, that's what it
Naomi.
is.
You guys don't know Salah. Like,
Thank
I know him.
God.
You guys don't know him.
We don't
Like,
want to know him.
except for that. So,
Keep him away. We don't want to
I knew
see
how he
him
is
or that
younger.
thing, that mangled thing.
Yeah. It's been hella time, but we keep working on our
Somebody should
issues. Yeah,
post it on
sure.
Freak Show Penis. The penis.
Be lucky I even speak to my husband daily. Yeah, marriages can be really tough. Relationships can be tough.
Yeah,
Hi,
a
Sasioki.
relationship expert. Relationship expert. Somebody that banged a guy for a
One
burger.
mistake doesn't define a
Okay.
marriage. No, there's a lot to it. Like, we're not going to talk about. But there was just a lot going on there with him, and it's our business.
What, he couldn't get it in?
Well, that's you, blocked bot. Hi, Tattoo Chuck.
Blocked pot or blue pot, whoever that person is kind of funny sometimes.
Hi, Liesel from Canada. Hello, welcome. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly, Reese.
You know who I think power trips in her lives is Teardrop. And she blocks people for not even saying like malicious things, like at all. Just like if they're asking a question, like I was watching it today and somebody had asked a question, "Oh, I didn't see your wedding. What kind of wedding dress did you wear?" Comment deleted. Like things like that. So it's just it's bizarre.
With age differences, yes, there is for sure. There will be challenges. I don't pretend to know what goes on in someone else's relationship. However, people work out their business. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, people don't like it when they have to give their partner grace for messing up. But if it were the other way around, you would want your partner to give you grace if you messed up.
She's picking her nose and
Yes.
wiping it on
Yeah, Julia's
herself.
no longer in heat. Exactly. Just blowing his stream snake. Of course, she has no friggin' life. She's a pathetic idiot. Probably neglecting her child to stream snipe.
Wow.
Who has time to
No,
stream snipe?
Chantal. I think when this was on, school has actually started here in Southern California. So I believe her daughter was in school, Chantal, as well as like mine. He's not in school right now. He's at football practice. But yeah, they're in school now, Chantal. So Breezy has the time to snipe you if you
How
go on.
coincidental to have time every
Stupid.
single time I'm live. Like, how does it not happen that not once she's busy and can't stream snipe me? Hi, Tiffany. I miss you too. You can't forget Salah's younger. He hasn't had much life experience, and there's things he wants to try. He'll mess up, but he will grow as your relationship grows. Yeah, exactly, ECP. And I understand that. I take that into consideration. You know, I saw in the messages he's never done it before. He admitted that to her.
Sure.
When he was being
He
open, why
admitted it
wouldn't
to
he tell the truth
her.
about that?
Okay.
He's done a lot to prove himself since, and this is things we experience in private. And you know, like exactly what Naomi said. Like when I did that,
You are
I
so
wanted to be
gullible.
forgiven. You know, like we're human. Like I don't know. You can't just say you would just totally that would be it because you don't know. You don't know the situation. You don't know him and I on that intimate level. You don't know what we go through. You don't know our desires. You don't know our intimate side. You
Desires.
don't know what we struggle with. You don't know these things.
Weight
You
loss.
know. And honestly, yeah, I don't know.
She's
Her whole life
hilarious.
revolves. I know these people are insane. Like, go away. You're a fly. Shoo.
You
Shoo
are.
fly.
You're like that bumblebee from what's the movie? Was it an ants
Well, I don't owe you
story?
answers, Mike.
Or
So
Bugs
what you
Life.
want and what you're gonna
I'm a
get, you'll have to
little
live with.
bumblebee. That's
We are
her.
all human, yes. I've done some terrible things in my
Really?
relationships.
Oh my god,
Horrible,
I'm
worse than
shocked.
anything he's ever done. And I
Sorry
wanted to
for
be
saying the
forgiven.
Lord's name.
That's another reason I kind of understand, you know. And also from the culture he's from, it's very repressed in a lot of ways, and
Oh.
I understand that, you know, as his wife, there's things he just wasn't comfortable
First of all,
with.
it's being repressed is one thing. That's fine. But I don't think like rape is like a big part of that culture, Chantal. That's not something that's repressed over there in that part of the world. They literally use rape in that part of the world as a weapon. So what are you talking about?
With me. Like, he doesn't see me that way. We want answers, yeah. Right, Carolina? Like, who are you? Like, you know? But he's an amazing person, and he would never hurt anybody in real
And
life.
I'm not, and let me just say this: rape, and I'm not saying rape like as a weapon towards women. They'll use that against men as well over there in that part of the world, and not consider it homosexual in any kind of way. It's so twisted and bizarre. But if you are a homosexual, they'll throw you off a building. It doesn't make any sense. It's crazy. It's craziness. I don't get it.
Funny,
That's like
and,
backward society over
you know,
there.
he's not perfect. He's not an angel.
I'm not saying every person over there lives that way,
But,
but
yeah, that's
you
it. There's
I've
nothing
read
else to
stories
say.
about this. Like legitimate, like not like fake stories, like news articles.
Yeah, well, like I said, a lot of people have these things. It's not, doesn't make you a bad person in real life, Mike. Grow up. Repressed. Yeah, I don't
I
know
say it makes
how
him
to
a
say it,
bad
SB. What would
person.
you say? Like,
And I'm sure
well,
inquiring
yeah,
minds
those things, I
will
don't know.
agree with me.
I don't know how I would call it. Yeah, exactly. I shouldn't have to keep explaining it. I know. People keep, like, trying to rub it in as if it affected them personally. Imagine getting pleasure out of, like,
Maybe it did because there are a lot of survivors of rape, sexual assault survivors, things like that, Chantal. So maybe it did affect a lot of viewers. You don't think about that.
somebody's, like, that's so weird. Like, wanting to be,
Maybe
like,
maybe
wanting to
and
ruin
then
somebody.
maybe people reading those DMs, it could trigger, PTSD with, their own situation and things like that. You don't think about stuff like that, because you don't think of outside of yourself, because all you're consumed with is yourself.
Marriage. Like, what does that say about, like, okay, have fun living with yourself. That's gonna come back to
I
you.
do. At least I could touch
No, we didn't break
myself.
up.
Can you?
You know?
Excuse me.
No, it's not about that. It's not about that. The person being happier, they're gonna get it elsewhere.
It is
Please.
true.
If he wanted to get it elsewhere, he would have been locally getting it
You
somewhere.
don't think he is?
This was just a stupid pastime fantasy thing.
You don't think he's getting
And that's
it
not true,
locally?
because I was very happy in my past relationship. Nothing was missing. I was over the moon and I still did it. You can't say that you can't blame the person, please. That's so stupid and old school.
How's that old school? Chantal, like I said, I'm going to say it again. Typically, because you're a narcissist and you cheated on every guy that you've been with, it's because you want the attention, because your narcissistic ego feeds off that constant attention. So that's why you cheat. And I would say a majority of people that cheat, that's the same reason. It's because their ego needs to be constantly fed. And when you're in a relationship and you kind of settle in, and it's not the same momentum as it was in the beginning of the relationship, you need that like excitement and that constant feeding. So that's why people cheat. So yeah, I do blame the person. That's why, like I said, like, if you're in a relationship, like I said, like, I'm gonna keep saying it, talking about it, like with my husband and stuff. I never blamed the woman. I always went, when I found out, I would go to the woman first and talk to her first. Never, like, you have to do that. You cannot just automatically blame the other individual, especially when you're dealing with a narcissist.
If you're happy, yeah.
That shows your maturity
we're
level
married.
right there. Again.
Yeah. We need to go washroom. I have cat hair in my abaya armpits. Yeah.
Well,
Their life ruination crap is so
she
awful.
goes on again. I don't even know. This goes on for longer. I'm going to stop it right here because I'm like an hour and a half in. And I have to go to Costco again. And it's already, what time is it? I think it's 5 p.m. here. So I'm going to stop this now because she's just going to probably repeat herself. And I know Glitter Tits comes in playing the little Casio monkey piano thing that he does every night, and I'm not gonna react to that crap. So, anyways, that's it for me, guys. I'll see you when I see ya. Bye.